on top of breathwork, what are some other complementary practices or hacks that you found recently that help you detoxify or maybe feel better? Is there anything that comes to your mind?
Yeah, there's two. One is super simple, and it's self-love.
Yeah.
Um, this was something that was holding me back from reaching the next phase of my life, and it took me a long time to realize it. But after I got out of my depression, there was still a lot of lingering crap that was still, going on. And I later realized the only way to get through it was to turn the frickin' dial up on my self-love. And so, guys, like, become your biggest cheerleader. Your
Mm,
biggest cheerleader. I mean, celebrate your mistakes,
mm.
celebrate the good decisions, the bad decisions, celebrate every single thing and rain it down on yourself. I'm not even kidding. Like, if you screw up, just be like, oh my, I am the best screw up ever.
Yeah.
This is amazing. I just learned so much. I'm not going to do that again. So thank you, world self, for going through that mistake, because now I get it. I get it, And so I know it seems way, way simple, but it's actually one of the more challenging practices. But I'm not kidding. Make it obnoxious. Like, love yourself obnoxiously. I'm not even kidding. And it'll change the way you see yourself, and that will change everything for you. People won't be repelled from you. They'll be heavily attracted to you. And the more you can attract people in things that are going to come up for you, and for your ability to actually carry out that manifestation, that intention that you've created. So that's one for sure. Another one is this really interesting method by a very close friend of mine called Nishan. And he has trained the Buddhist teaching for 20 years. And he has an amazing method called feel, surrender, love. And this is a very challenging method, because you have to look at your pains.
Mm,
And so his practice is about getting into a meditative state and checking the body for any tension or contraction. And if there's anything, then you go into that pain, because any pains that we're storing are generally not physical pains. They're actually emotional pains that are being stored in the body, and that is turned into a physical pain because it's chronic. So this emotional pain. So basically, you view the pains inside. He helps give you trigger words like, I can't do this. I can never do this. And that always threw me off at first, because I'm like, why
mm,
are you telling me I can't do this? I can never do this.
mm,
This is not the positivity I was expecting. But what happens is, when you have that dialogue with yourself, you dissolve that ego. And this is a moment that you can go, oh my God, I thought that. I can't do this. I can never do this. And then you pull that emotion up. It's a pain from your childhood, from whatever moment. And then what you do is you see it, you feel it, and then you begin to like amplify that feeling by sending it what's called metta, unconditional love. So it's this really cool method about tuning into the pains, transmuting that pain, and then sending it just huge levels of unconditional love. And the more that you can do this, the more that your pain body stops controlling your life. You start to
mm,
have a different relationship with your emotions, and that you let them come in and pass almost simultaneously, because generally we soak in it. Oh
mm,
my God, I screwed up. I'm never going to make it. I'm never going to have this. I can't do this. This is ridiculous. And it's like a tornado effect. But when you learn, oh, I feel contraction. Where is it at in the body? So this is the method is, do I feel contracted? Are there any pains in my body? Where are they located? What does that feel like? Okay. Are there phrases that are attached to this pain? Like, I'm not good enough. I can't do this. I don't deserve love. Things like this. And through that dialogue, emotions will come up. And that's the moment to transcend them into, you know, into the highest, and sending it unconditional love. And then you
Mhm.
feel that pain and you have a new relationship with that emotion, which is love, not pain. So that wouldn't really help me out a lot in my transformation.